Hey everybody, welcome back to the women's basketball edition of the Warrior Daily. Joining me is head coach Carrie Lohr. Coach, you have the Warriors off to their best start since 1994. Team is 3-0. Are coming off of 2 comeback victories in the second half on Saturday over Lake Superior, 70-67. That was a non-conference game. And on Monday over Malone University, at Malone University, for your team's first road game.
You know, I think we certainly learned a lot about ourselves in the last week, or really last 5 days. You know, playing Lake Superior at home was a good indicator of what we're going to see in the league. They're, you know, a very skilled team, and we were down 11 in the second half. And I think that mentality of just playing one possession at a time, not trying to, you know, put 11 points back on the board all in one rush. We had to settle down a little bit. I thought our leadership showed through our returners. You know, they finished the game for us, and I think that they were certainly instrumental again in the win at Malone. We had some struggles on the road, and you know, I don't know if that was I don't know what that was, but I think it was just a learning moment, if anything, to know how we're going to respond after a road game, rather getting off the bus. And they had a loud crowd. We certainly, you know, didn't have any fans going our way, and a lot of things at one point felt like nothing was going our way. But we were able to, you know, get into the timeout, really just talk about our perseverance and talk about what we did with Lake State. Know that this is a doable win, one at a time, and we came out and were able to, you know, get 3 stops in a row. And again, I really want to commend the leadership of our returners. I thought they guided us and kind of pulled us through this one.
Yeah, that situation was quite unique. Down 45-38, call the timeout. Your team responds with 7 straight to tie the ball game at 45, and from there, I mean, just pretty much took control and, you know, was very comfortable the rest of the ball game. Touch on some performances. On Saturday, Deanna Crumpton had the game-winning basket with 28 seconds left. She finished with 11 points. Speak about Dee and, you know, what she's bringing to the table.
You know, Dee has she's the player who comes in day day out and just gives us everything she's got on the court. I mean, practice, she just challenges as if it were game day every day, and that leadership right there is what we need. But it's also, you know, her effort is translating into success for her and success for us. She is tireless. You know, she loves a good challenge, and she certainly has risen to occasions right now. And I hope that's not the end of Dee Crumpton. Yeah,
and her counterpart on the block, Juanita Cochran, junior center, also had a great ball game.
Well, you know, speaking about Juanita Cochran, I've really been disappointed in her play early. I think she wasn't giving us what we expected to get out of her, and really got after her before the game and said, you know, now or never, you need to make a move. And she said, you know, I got it. I'm up for this. And she looked like the player that we recruited. And again, we've got to get some momentum behind that and get her to continue to have those performances, because that's gonna help us a lot on the road.
And your team takes its 3-0 record against Kentucky Wesleyan. They come to the Mathi on Saturday for a 1 p.m. contest. Last year, the team went down to Kentucky Wesleyan, lost a tough overtime ball game. You know, just speak on that, and I'm sure it's in the minds of the juniors that returned and the sophomore and Lena Thomas that were down there last year for that game.
Again, that leadership is going to need to shine through. I mean, we're going to take a little bit of time off and then get back into the gym, today and then again on Friday. And, you know, we're going to need their maturity in this game and leadership without question. Kentucky Wesleyan looks right now to be a very deep team. They're playing 10 players in double-digit numbers as far as minutes, I mean. So they're very deep and they're playing a lot. So I haven't had an opportunity to break it down in its entirety to know how we're going to match up with them. But you know, if we keep with it, keep our confidence up, and continue to get better each night, you know, I think there'll be some good things ahead for us.
Well put, Coach. And like I said, 1 p.m. Saturday, Kentucky Westland versus Wayne State Warriors. Coach, thanks for joining us, and thanks for your input.
Thanks for having me.